Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Crypto Explorer. Today's video I'll be going over the Quantis QNet Experimental wallet for Windows. If you're not familiar with Quantis, I did a video earlier on how to set up your wallet and briefly went over the project. But for today's video I'll be going over the experimental wallet, which they posted links in their Discord that you can download and try out for yourself. With that being said, let's get started. So here we are on my testing desktop. I have downloaded the Quantis QNet testing package and I've extracted it here. So let's launch it. Now, if you haven't downloaded the wallet before, it might take some time for it to sync to the blockchain. But I do suggest you download the Quantis wallet first, not the test one. Okay, let's maximize this. Of course, this is testing, so it's as is. Use it at your own risk at this time. Okay, so one thing noticeably different, and let me just close this real quick. I'm gonna open the regular Quantis Q2 wallet. So over here you see it just says messages. Okay, so the biggest difference between the current build and this test build is that under the test build you're going to see, let's maximize this, QNet. So if you haven't created a profile yet, it'll show this where you can create a username, password, confirm, etc., and then create a profile. I've already created a profile, so I'm just going to enter my password and click on load, and there it is. So if we click here, we can see my name. I can change it, my status. And as you can see, once I exited from that field, it changed it over here. You can add an image, but we'll do that later. And over here, this is your QNet ID, and I'll go into why this is blue later. But if you want, you can save this image if you want to give it out for someone to use a QR code scanner. Copy the image. Then of course you can rename, delete, export, log out. But this is your profile, and this is your QNet ID. So if you want other people to message you on this platform, this is what you would give them. If you go over here, you can add contacts by pasting their QNet ID. Curious to see if I can send a friend request to myself. No, I cannot add myself. Import contacts, and look at your friend requests. You can create groups. So if I want to create a group called and then click on it. So it looks like these features are kind of grayed out, so maybe in the future, but in here you can do a group chat. And over here, now I'm just learning this along the way. So we have file transfers. So I guess this is where you can keep track of the files you're transferring back and forth with folks. And over here we have just the settings. English, you can have it automatically start, show your contact status changes, auto accept files, just general messaging settings. You guys can play around with that. Privacy. Now here's the interesting part. So in here you see this A48. When you go over here, this is a randomized. So let's put the mouse over here and see. Hopefully it gives us. So when you here, this is a bunch of characters. Tells other how to contact you. It includes the no spam code in blue. So if you start getting a lot of spam from a lot of folks, you can generate a random no spam, and what will happen is those who ever had your contact information before will if they haven't added you as a friend, they won't be able to contact you or spam you anymore. And okay, right here, so no spam is part of your QNet ID. If you're being spammed with friend requests, you should change your no spam. People will be unable to add you with your old ID, but you will keep your current friends. So that's kind of cool. Whoever's your current friends will still be able to contact you, but if your ID is out there, any new folks, they won't be able to spam you anymore. Okay, so we have audio and video. And I guess these are advanced. Make QNet portable. I'm assuming what it will allow you to do is save. Here we go. Save settings to working directory instead of a usual config directory. So you could probably put it on a USB stick and keep all your configs. And then about. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna test something real quick. I have another Quantis wallet that I'm running, and I'm gonna run the QNet test on it as well and see if we can send messages to each other. So I start up another Quantis test wallet and sent myself a friend request just to test things out. And as you can see here on the upper corner, you see one new friend request. I'm gonna click on that, and I'm gonna click accept. And over here, I guess now you see the username associated with it. Pretty neat, pretty seamless. I'm gonna just send a test message out, and let's see over here. There you go. And I got the test back, and I'm just gonna basically chatting with myself. Pretty fast, pretty seamless. I'm not sure the technicals on how this integrates with their blockchain, but so far it seems to work pretty well. Now I'm gonna test. Let's see what here. You can send a screenshot. Oh, pretty interesting. Let's click that. And press here to send a screenshot. I'm just gonna select this region here and press enter. And very cool. So I just noticed over here it says waiting to send. So the end user has to whoever's receiving has to accept the file. So I'm gonna accept the file on the other end. And I guess that's why there's this setting to auto accept files. I'm gonna probably not a what. I mean, yeah, depending on what kind of storage you have, you may not want to auto accept files. But it's good to have though. Okay. So I'm gonna test sending a file from the Larkin Vane account here, and this is just an image file, and we'll see just kind of want to see how it goes. And I'm gonna click to accept, and then it just asks me to save it, and that was pretty quick. Now I'm gonna also test sending over a large file to this Crypto Explorer account. Okay. Now this is I believe 150 megs. So not too large. I'm not talking about gigabytes here. And click to accept. And you can see it is pretty fast. So it is supposed to be peer-to-peer, I believe. These two computers are on different connections as I'm testing it. On one is on a remote. So pretty neat. Got about 11 seconds more. So I guess sharing files though, I guess let's go over here. I guess, yeah, you can see what you're uploaded and downloaded. Let's go back to the chat, and it is almost done. So this is actually, this is not a beta release. It is experimental, and so far, from what I've just tried out, I kind of like it. It's pretty good. Seems to be very easy to use. I'm not, like I said, I'm not too sure what's on the back end of it, but so far so good. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm looking forward to seeing more with what Quantis does with their QNet, and also looking very much forward to the Q hidden features. Anyway, thanks for watching.